The federal government has rejected the latest leak from US whistleblower Edward Snowden that Australia had planned to share intelligence on private citizens with other countries.
The report, published in the online edition of The Guardian newspaper, came from a security conference attended by intelligence officials from Australia, New Zealand, Britain, the US and Canada.
The latest intelligence leaks date back to the previous government, but the current Prime Minister dismissed suggestions of impropriety.
I have no reason to think that any Australian intelligence organisation has not acted in accordance with Australian law.
The proposal to share metadata with 4 allied nations comes from a 2008 paper produced by Australia's then intelligence gathering organisation, the Defence Signals Directorate. It says DSD can share bulk, unselected, unminimised metadata as long as there is no intent to target an Australian national. However, unintentional collection is not viewed as a significant issue. The Greens accused both coalition and previous Labor governments of lacking transparency on national security.
And now we have evidence that, in fact, our own agency, the ASD, may be in breach of 2 sections of the Intelligence Services Act.
The Attorney-General dismissed that, telling the Senate such intelligence gathering does not take place.
The unverified document is described as a draft document which, contrary to the reports, does not report or record any activity by any Australian intelligence agency.
Metadata records the creation of data, but not specific data itself.
It might be phone calls for the duration of those phone calls rather than the actual contents of them.
If metadata was used to spy on Australian citizens, that would raise legal issues.
And it requires a written direction by the Minister, and only under very defined circumstances when there are actual threats. That is, you can't just go on a fishing expedition with the metadata.
Metadata itself is not collected and stored by the government. If required, it's accessed from third parties such as phone companies and internet providers. Marcus Rubenstein, World News Australia.